found out like a month and a half ago that she was deleting all of my successful videos on Instagram and on YouTube and putting my account on private and tagging me in photos. And then when I was playing charades with her one day, go over, and then she has my phone in her hand, and I thought she was just Snapchatting. And I went on my Instagram and looked, and my photo was gone. And the next day I call her, I'm like, Lele, did you delete my photo? And she was like, no, Amanda, I would never do that. Maybe you should just not post on YouTube anymore. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So she came up to my house later that day and was like, Amanda, are you still gonna come to Italy? And I'm like, no, of course not. Like, never. I can't be friends with somebody who deleted my stuff. And she's like, Amanda, I didn't delete it. I'm like, Lele, did you delete my videos? And she's like, okay, I did it. And then she said she didn't want to talk about it. And then she said, because she's Latina, Lele sent 2 cops up to my house to ask me to take down the post that I did on my Instagram account. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to take down my post. That's me just revealing the truth of the situation. She
But with Lele Pons, I'm pretty sure that the reason why she just did not like me, she was threatened by me. And I'm not saying that in a cocky way whatsoever, because who the fuck am I? But she is so insecure about numbers, about everything, that when I had more followers than her on Vine, she did not know how to compute that in her brain. One day we were at a meetup for Viners, and after the meetup, usually a group of us would like break off from the rest and go to Cheesecake Factory, which was like right across the street, to go have lunch and I don't know, talk about shit. So I went up to Lele. I'll never forget, it was her 18th birthday. I went up to her and I was like, oh, happy birthday. Do you want to come to Cheesecake Factory with us? And I shit you not, this bitch, she looks at me and she's like, well, you're the famous one, so you decide. Chuckled and was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna... And then I left. We went to Cheesecake Factory. She ended up coming, and my brother Joey went up to her because he hadn't met her yet. He goes up to her face to face, like, you know, like how humans meet. And he said something along the lines of like, oh, I don't think we've met yet. I'm Joey. No shit, she looks at him with a blank stare and then just stares off and walks away. And I don't know if she just doesn't know how to human with other humans that aren't famous on the internet, but that was like super fucking rude. And then the other experience that I didn't personally have with Lele, but you know, I got friends all around Miami, okay, boo, I don't know who you think you messing with, okay? And then Miss Lele comes in, I don't know who she thinks she is, goes to a nail salon in Brickell that my friend works at. And that was around the time where she had just passed me in followers. And while she was there, I'm pretty sure she was with a friend or something, and she was bragging in a nail salon, a public setting, about how she had just passed me in followers. That same day, my friend, who is a nail technician at that nail salon, texted me and was like, this bitch is here talking shit, and I was like, well, she sucks, so I'm not surprised. And